those things.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Was wondering when you took hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely. How is it you always manage to arrive at
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of...
Let's see. The nations are still in chaos.
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding. Now's not the time to set. Now's the time to visit the inflict.
Thank you, Otter.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Seems the hideaway's lost its...
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped.
Yeah, but this is my...
I've never been one to play favorites, so...
A fried recipe seemed easy enough to an old... Only...
Ivan said...
What?
And...
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps...
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, my first, which almost certainly means they had everything.
Perhaps.
I don't like... They were in the...
Lawsman Harpocrates.
That's one.
So,
Say best.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Trouble with your gear, or something falling, dear? No scratches, all right?
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goot? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, I think Nan might be in
It's all right.
Forker saying she's been selling to bandits. But she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go... I wanted to ask her about it myself. She'd never...
Don't worry. Of course.
It's what?
Dream, the four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
You're injured. What happened here?
It swallowed our camp.
I'll go. Rest well, Sot. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful. We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Not quite.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
ethos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant. Even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go. Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, if there is...
No.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about it. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Opportunity beck... Is that blade for hire?
Figuratively,
Well, a passing caravan. Dread Evis are a great...
do you want to...
Event, dread ring...
All right.
Leave... I eagerly...
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
You there! Finally.
Is something wrong?
At the university.
The university?
Especially in my... The answer... Would you... The three of them, to be precise. One each to the north, south, and east. I'm here, namely...
I can't promise I'll remember everything.
Remember what... Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor.
His wound...
Your neighbor is safe, thanks. You seem...
You must have me
Wait.
Son of a whore. I was there! In Costness when you killed my brothers! I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander!
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will to...
What of my ill will?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, though I hazard your life would be better...
My oath?
I know how hard they are to keep.
No. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are...
Man.
I am nothing. Just know that I will fight.
Clive!
I wasn't expecting, but it seems we still... And though I doubt it's what...
A star, Ruby? It's worth at least twice what you owe.
Think of the differences in...
Interest? Anyway, why are you a bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to sell your debts and...
Something like that.
Same as always. Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander. Word is, he was the first one Sid reached. Probably knew that without it, Sid may have been the face of the hideaway. But Otto's always... And when Sid passed away, we were all...
His death was hard on everyone.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, I reckon what he saw in... And don't we all? That, and...
Nothing like a little unrest.
Let the dame hear you say that.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Those things I said before about not being able to fight.
Milady.
Gif. Oh, my.
Otto asked me to give it to settle the hideaway's debt and to...
I thought you might finally tell Otto he can keep his bauble. The man owes me nothing. My contribution to the rest...
You once told me Sid did you a... I'd like to do the same. And for Otto...
Otto, I doubt...
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. And blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened. Whether there was anything he could...
I didn't know.
How could you have? Besides Sid, I've never met a man more an ill habit.
Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us. Goat. So Lady Karen accepted...
But she was just too stubborn to take. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid...
Karen refused pay...
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you won't have... Would you prefer the debt was...
What debt? I don't reckon I may have tossed a talent, but those were donations.
Of course not. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a poor...
Oh, fine. Where'd you even get this? A canny one? Might be you even know it. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
I hear you ended up delivering a... Thanks to this lump I sometimes want.
Speaking of which...
Oh! So you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It was the only goblet Sid ever used.
I knew so little about...
most people.
Martha and the Dame both seen... How long did you know Sid?
Before he died. Back in the day. He bought passage to... We set up drinking Island rum till the morning bell. Quit my post not long after that. But me and Sid stayed close. That was... The magic woke inside my son sooner, and there was no hiding.
Couldn't you and your family?
My family wanted the monster. I couldn't turn my back on, and I couldn't for the life of me. Luckily, it was him who stood beside me when... Him who cried for me. Him. And he was true to his word, too. Threw away everything he had. I knew then. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. I love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
The free city's under siege.
Let us be rid of them.
Straight home now.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry. Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed. They're wearing Waluda armor. I needed that. monsters here. Better already. I needed that. Fine hand. Well done.
Let's roll it.
City's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside. That's better.
What does he want?
caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as...
That's all ready. Thanks, boy. Too slow. Nice try. That's better. Good old trick.
Fuck. You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Muthos. Yes! Yes! He's still but beating hard. enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
Enjoying yourself?
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
Men.
Clive!
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning. And they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right.
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. Right. Gav said that Otto might know something. Lady Karen.
Not nearly as...
You're...
What exact... Not once in...
Just... all right.
Oh.
All I know is that someone in Dalamil...
And what? Look, but...
You're right, lady. It was wrong on me.
No.
Of course.
Clive. Go on, then. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Those tomes wouldn't happen to have letters in them, would they?
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to me?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling?
Clive? Where the hell is everyone else?
They're all right.
You lot don't do things by halves, but at least everyone's still...
Nah.
As for
Sitting under a pile of
art, we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins. The more personal items.
Then I'll check the works.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then...
What do you reckon we should do?
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see.
It's not a set. No. Of course it...
Well, not any...
And just so...
But we just...
Well, the taking apart was easy enough, but...
Speak for yourself.
You three need to learn to take risks. So let's have a look at these parts. All right. Every piece has its own role. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. You already know one of the pieces. This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is?
You're right.
You've ridden a chocobo before.
I'll think about it.
Hold things.
Good thinking. These round parts are called...
I do. But these aren't for frying bangers, you... But what if I...
What are the chains for?
Well spotted. This tiny piece...
I have.
She puts them in all...
That's right.
I remember the arm move.
Not my fault.
You know what...
Not a... So...
I think we've got...
Then here's what we'll do.
Well, obviously you need to...
And the arms go on the body, and then the arm...
Very good. Ah.
Yes!
Well, with...
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right. We're Miss Middledor's hairs.
Her hair.
Yeah. Hairs for the...
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from...
You hear that?
Until then, though...
Hey, look!
You don't think Sid forgot about it?
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's odd. I'd better keep looking.
I know this is your hideaway, but,
What do we have here?
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries.
I know this is your hideaway, but, you really shouldn't be in here. If Mid caught you rifling through her research...
I remember seeing this, Dolly. Sid's best invention. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then...
Then everyone...
Possibly.
Opus. Unless you mean she couldn't have been more than what. Surprise us.
I think...
Those two...
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a Kashik and the valleys are full of ether?
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break.
What didn't you...
Nothing. We didn't break. We definitely didn't. It's broken. Except... well... See?
And you had nothing to...
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to... So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All right. There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break? Can you fix...
No. There.
You said fixing more than... Yeah.
Huh. They started playing when I removed this.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you, Sid showed it to me once and said it was... Let's just hope it's the stuff she...
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Just the two I was...
Aye.
Actually, yes.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and... He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers.
I'd rather he did so in bed, much like yours, I suspect. Otto told...
Though I may be some...
Then at least...
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Who's that sulking over there by the lift?
Said her name was Yote. A, friend of Sid's, you think? Let me help.
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will...
Thankfully she won't. Although I was the one who ended up teaching.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She'd have them follow in her footsteps.
I see. Sid.
She told me it was because her studies had been interrupted by events in Canva.
No, it isn't. The university, to anyone else, it would be an opportunity, but that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing...
Which explains... she's working to give them a better...
Ah, you've given them far more than that.
Those imps are going to break.
So what do I owe the honour? A Sanktfordian, do you? Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things. And while it sounds like she...
Oh, well, I knew Nan wasn't caught up in... But...
No, but people do...
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said that... So that's where I...
Are you sure that's wise?
Oh, but...
He's a surly soaker.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Speaking of which...
Worried about it.
Afraid so. It's a bit of a... So, obviously, try as I might, and...
I'd speak to... Well...
Cheers. All right.
She can't get... Glory to Griga.
What's happened?
Tyre's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, I've tried offering to see to it. Clive, will you talk to her?
I know better than to... Well, Tyre, we all admire you.
I will. Until then, we owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. It won't be much longer. But if I had the tears...
How would tears help it?
Not my tears.
You wouldn't, Tyre. There must be something.
Sometimes an easy death is the... You do well to remember that.
We have all... I could just bring them.
Thank you, Clive.
Clive.
Oh?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after... Well, now the rest have come to join him. Now, I don't mind having a few, but we ain't got nowhere for him. I'd build him a new barracks here, but where would I put him? Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's been more and more of them turning, but there's only so many we can't keep cramming more and that...
It's no...
Well, there's a bat would have been... And I...
Of course. All right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. We have a hard time putting
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Could be I know something more.
Clive! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about...
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. Says the more sword and the more war. And who? Why, the good
And you've seen this...
Aye, you'll find her right here,
Here in Delamil. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not... But it'd be a feeling bowl. Now, if that's...
Sorry to...
You don't think Nan's...
Not unless she's discovered.
Eh?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in...
Good question.
And I'll visit this storehouse.
All right.
You too, Good.
The finest shell swords in Storm, good lord.
Fuck!
What a mess. Where do we...
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you!
It was a fairly So...
That's up. Die a slow death, boys.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen. Go on.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his he only wanted that bull of a man. You weren't even supposed to be.
What were you going to do?
The Borgwyn I was only... Then you turned up. Well...
You're not worth... I need to find Goot.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty...
Stop, Carl, and stop spreading!
For they are not live.
Goot.
He's gonna kill... He said she had to pay him...
After what she did, that loathsome... Goots, was it? Only with your... Run along now.
No.
No?
I don't care what... Promise me, you... Or I'll...
Goot!
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me up, though it was just bogus. I thought the years. What was it we called you?
You. Everything that... It was all your... And now you'll fight...
Gooch, you...
If you want a piece of... You'll have to go...
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can... So, Wetler, you remember what you told me when... An eye for an eye. Wise words, sir. And now... Sorry to keep you...
Is he...
Dad? It isn't easy going through life after all, Ash.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same. Said I'd stolen from his strong box, so took somebody crossed a line drag. It didn't hurt you, did it?
No, Nan, but...
Well, if it does, best we take the other eye. But something tells me... Right. Let's get you back...
Remind me never to cross you.
Nothing like a dish.
I didn't mean... I just thought...
Aye. Well, reckon the both of us would be... You've always been me, and I'd have you stay that way.
What?
Why, you fat...
There's nothing he wouldn't do.
That's as maybe. He'll need to start... Till then...
Of course.
Stop it. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favour.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to...
Bloody hell, Clive.
That reminds me. August tells me he should, and that the sight of it clearly upset you.
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no. If it weren't the ring, and...
It was the ring, all right? It brought back some...
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind.
And sometimes it...
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my... That ring you flashed was... We apprenticed together.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I had the ring brought it fastest improved, though.
So it was an...
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is...
So what?
I'm the Hideaway's master. I'm not stealing a living. My armour keeps you lots. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of mine... Because the curse breakers... And I refuse to...
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
I doubt it'd be too...
Then just this once, swallow your pride. Keeping the curse breakers, provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? It's not like you'll be
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon I'll what?
In Dravost, my old...
Dravost, eh? Just north of the fields of... Got that, Clive? And I'll make sure Blackthorn...
Good luck with that.
He's a surly soaker. There's less for us than the irony hammers.
Blackthorn can see.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
You know what you have to do. Clive, as you know, our time grows short. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not...
Thank you. But his revenge...
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for.
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. My comrades and I are sure of our... But there are those among us. I would place Lostwing in, but a village home only... And so, Clive, will you take them to your hideaway?
I will.
Thank you. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bay.
Understood.
Then the last of my preparation, and may Griga guide us.
To Gotan's Bales, then, and quickly, before anyone else finds them.
Come, my children.
I know you're all afraid, but now is not the time for...
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls. Surely one will be enough.
Thank goodness you're...
Is this what you needed?
Yes, I'm loath to give a single dose. It may be a gentle. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light.
Good.
Thank you, Daya. I'm...
He's gone. Thank you, Roger. And you, Clive?
I'll see that...
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage, but in such blighted lands,
An art we would be lost without.
tears of mercy were his gift to the...
And the kindness Sid would have...
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soul. A commander may care nothing for the I've no tears. I've seen too many of something, and we need to be the...
And we will.
I hope so.
Here's the scraps you were after.
Thanks.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Not a scratch on them.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamo.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar. The engravings were in good repair, considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen them for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. I'm pretty
fascinating. But the...
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble path, or...
No doubt you're right. This is proving...
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, 1 for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal? Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among Scots.
Too many stairs, but...
How are those new... Who's treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as Phoenix down.
Run like the wind.
You have my thanks. Without your medicines and your wisdom, Tabor would be but a shadow of itself.
It is the least we can do in return for your generous hospitality, madam.
The free cities under sea?
Run like the wind. You are there. Thanks, girl. How old he may be. Looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. Still reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better. Here's your hide.
I worried you might never return. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. Join me as my honored partner.
I don't plan on making a...
Very well. Do not allow me to keep you from...
I got peppers to numb your tongue. I put fire.
But there were ghosts at the gates, not Daisy.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been...
the meadows, then.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. Now that is heady. This must be the Drake's Mint. That just leaves the Skyworm. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Which song should we listen to?
So, did you have that word?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up?
Blueback wyvern liver.
Ah, what? Now then, you stay. Let's out these And here we have it. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honour than partaking in a...
So, no.
What the crackle of the crust gives way to an almost... It is a tour de force. A force...
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense.
Decent. It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to... Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women?
I'll give it some thought.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
Clive, I wanted...
What's this?
a chest of... Seeing as you're so reluctant to come...
I'm sure it will untie.
And out this up.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
He's a surly soaker. Who cares less for us than the iron?
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young Med.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be clever like Miss Midadol?
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
Will we ever see the sky again?
How much longer do you think the skies will stay foul, Master Bardolph?
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to Mid and the others?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
He's a surly soaker.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by, I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage is well. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientific. That is correct. A single As for the Morble, I fear, why...
How timely.
Well,